Hello, my friends. I'm going to share with you why you still haven't changed. I don't mean at all, obviously you've changed in some ways, but there's that one thing that you're like, I still am doing that. That still comes up. I'm going to tell you 2 reasons why it hasn't changed. Okay. If you haven't signed up to get my emails, well, you probably should, because I kind of talk a lot and these videos are a little bit long sometimes, but the emails are really short. You get just the nugget, just the insight. Creating insights by email. Click the link, sign up at my website. Anyway, the 2 reasons why you still haven't changed in that thing or that way. The first one is because you're focusing on sameness, not difference. When we look for what's the same, guess what we see? What's the same? That's what we see. And so if you're looking for what's the same, how that thing is still showing up, then what you see is that it's still showing up. That's what you see. But there's something else happening outside of your awareness called difference. There's actual change happening bit by bit. And you may be like, yeah, I know there is, but it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not all of it. Okay, well, hold on, slow down. Your focus is on what's the same, and that's why you're seeing it not changing. So let's start with just putting your focus on the little bits, because if you focus on the difference instead of the sameness, you see difference, and then guess what? You get the feeling that, wow, this is changing. And what does that do? It actually encourages more change. It actually motivates you to change more. So you want to actually have all your focus all the time be on what's different when you're trying to change something, because it grows the rate of change to focus on what's changing. It slows the rate of change to focus on what's the same. So there's your first thing. Stop looking for what's the same. There will always be sameness. Who gives a shit? Focus on difference. That'll speed you up in your changing. So that's the first reason why things are still the same, because that's what you're looking at. The second reason why things are still the same, why it still hasn't changed, is because your goal, let's say your outcome, your signpost, the way that you'll know when things have changed are for it to have changed completely. It's probably never going to happen, especially if you're trying to overcome or undo some deep core personality trait or behavior. It's going to be with you forever. Oh my God, I'm still playing out that pattern. Yeah. And the idea that you'll ever be completely free from anything, in the sense where it's as if you are a different person and you never were that person before and it's completely vanished, that idea is a prison. The idea that you can be completely free from something forever is a prison. It's just not true. It's not true that you can ever be completely free from anything, because you are the expression of your past, and also something could happen in the future that could create that anew, and it could look like the same, but it's actually a new version of it. So this idea of being completely free from anything is a prison, and it's not just a prison in the sense that it's an idea you can't get to. Living as if you can get to that thing actually undermines your progress in moving towards it, because you spend so much energy comparing yourself to the illusion of pure and total completion. You actually undermine your progress in the direction of that growth. And so in the same way that focusing on sameness slows down the difference changing, and the focusing on difference motivates you and actually speeds it up, focusing on the fact that it's not completely done yet, which you'll never get to, actually undermines your motivation and your energy, and literally slows down your growth and progress towards that illusory perfection anyway. So these aren't just perceptual shifts that gives you a different feeling about what actually is. They are perceptual shifts that give you a feeling about what actually is, that changes what actually is. Can you hear that? It's 2 levels. Bonus. So it's going to give you an immediate phenomenological shift, which means your experience changes, and that will actually create a new level of ontological, actual change in your being, in the actuality of who you are and who you show up as in the world. If you like this insight and you want more, remember, get the emails, but also subscribe to the channel. Hit me up with a comment, some appreciation, likes, thumbs up, share with your friends, throw a dance party. I love you. I'll talk to you soon.